happening twice to you. The punts.
I mean, sometimes certain things happen. I felt like last game I was, being tested a little bit, by man above, just to see how, I would respond to that. I went and worked really hard on it throughout the week, and sometimes things don't go as, we want them to go, but I felt like it was a test just to see how I'll respond. My team needed me to, step up on defense on certain plays, sometimes in a run fit, sometimes in a pass game out of PBU. So just, to keep that energy, keep my teammates going, and, try to revert back to the basics really, and just help my teammates through communication and just uplifting them. Sometimes, like I said, things don't always go as we want them to, but it happened, and gotta just move on from it. And I tried to bring that energy and that fire and that passion throughout the rest of the game from that play on. So.
You had a big fourth down stop. Did you feel like that kind of helped with the
Every play to me, on defense is big. I mean, that fourth and one, it was big, and I thought it could have been, a turning point in that game with the score being 21-7. Unfortunately, we turned the ball over on offense pretty much right after that. But, just little things. I'm just trying to put my team in a position to help win as best as I can. My teammates, they doing a tremendous job, especially in that call that we was in. It was really the guys up front and the two linebackers that was in there that allowed me to do my job and to get in there to make that play. So it was a whole defensive effort. I was just the one that was able to make that play. That's
Were you thinking about it all after the drop against Utah? Did it get your mind on? There was a little bit of maybe just a apprehension of it happening again at all?
Nah, like I said, so sometimes some things just happen. And like I said, it just it was one of those things that happened, unfortunately. But just got to move on from it.
Was there like a weird spin on the ball, or did it just kind of creep up on you in the wrong way?
Carried a little further than I expected. I'm on a certain point on the field. I'm not supposed to move back, so I was trying to, and it hit off my shoulder pad. And like I said, can't do nothing about it now. It's over with. Now on to this week, Arizona State. It's going to be a good game. I'm excited.
On that fourth down, when you have a play call on it, and it works perfectly like that, and I don't even know if you were touched, but you made a really good play. How's that feel when the scheme and the play works perfectly and you're just there to make such a great play like that?
It felt amazing, just to trust my instincts, read my keys. On that play specifically, I had to run it back, so just to track him, and it was almost like an old school Pop Warner drill. You track him, and meet him in the hole, and that's what it was. Right there, I won on the goal line. It was another opportunity that I had, and we made contact, and unfortunately he scored, but it was one of them bang plays. So it's just plays throughout the game is going to be made, and I try to follow the scheme with my teammates to help me, help them.
What do you see from Arizona State from their offense?
Arizona State, they have some dynamic players with Manny Wilkins at quarterback. N'Keal Harry's a good receiver on the outside, goes up to high point the ball. Is an explosive player. Kyle Williams, same guys who played last year. They're a good football team.
What do you do with someone like N'Keal Harry when he's such kind of a big physical presence like that?
You line it up. You play football. There's no scariness, no backing down. He's a football player. We all football players. So you go out there and you compete. You do the best you can. Sometimes he might win. Sometimes we gonna win too. So it's just how many times can we limit him? How many times more can we win than he does? So like I said, he's a good football player. Manny has to get him the ball, and it's going to be on the defensive line. To help bring some pass rush, so you can stop some of the just easy pass and catch throws and stuff like that. But it's going to be a good football game. I'm really excited to go down there and play. I know they got another dynamic player, Jalen Harvey, on the defensive side. So just get my offense, this week to step it up. Just make plays. It's going to be a really interesting football game. Like I said, they're a very well-coached team, and they have some good football players on both sides of the ball. So it's going to be a good matchup for us this week.
You got 3 games left in your college career. How much do you want to finish out strong and get some more wins?
Every game is a new opportunity for me. It's a new opportunity for me to improve. I'm growing as a player, as a person, and all of that. So just improving, growing on the field is very important. These 3 games are just important as the first 3 games of the season. All the games have been important to me this year. I'm pretty sure you guys can tell just the enthusiasm and passion that I've been trying to put on display on the field. So just do my job and help my teammates. And hopefully we can come out and get some wins. we finish strong. You know, we got Arizona State this week, you get SC, and then finish with Stanford. You know, Stanford got kicked out last year, so it's going to be a fun game.
Where do you find that inspiration? I mean, 2-7, it's hard to keep that passion going, but yet you've done it all season long. Where do you get
That passion for me is just looking at some of my friends that, you know, are not playing no more, you know what I mean, and knowing that it's come to the end for college. The next level, you never know what's going to happen, and it's just the opportunity to go out there every game to get better and to just play. You know, I've been playing this game since I was a little kid, and to be here now is, you know, the final 3 games of my college career. Like I said, you never know what's going to happen at the next level. So it's just enjoy this process. You know, I have 3 games guaranteed. You know, the Lord keeps me healthy, and like I said, it's just the fun and the joy that I get at playing. You know, I look at talking to some of my friends, even talking to my brother who used to play, and it's just like, little bro, man, just enjoy, you know, this time, because you don't get these games back. You don't get these practices back, and then every year, even if I do get, you know, fortunate enough to go to the next level and play, it's not going to be the same team. You know, I love, you know, some of my little brothers that you call my little brothers on this team. So it's an excitement, it's joy. That's why I just try to go out there every Saturday and give them all. I mean, I feel like they deserve that from me.
Do you hope you get another chance to return a punt this week?
Hey, I'm not the one that makes those decisions, but, you know, I'm always up to, you know, return. And like I said, that's on Coach Kelly, though. That's on him. That's not on me.
Have you been doing the normal stuff in practice as
Yeah,
far as
yeah.
returns?
I go out there, do my same thing as I always do. But like I said, that's you know, he's the head coach. He got those decisions, and he's gonna do what he feels like is best, you know, to help our team win. So if I'm back there, great. If not, you know, the next person, I think Theo Howard, he was out there in the game, and he's another dynamic returner. He's a great player on offense, as you guys know, a very explosive kind of player. So the return game is gonna be in great hands with him too as well.
Thanks, man.